Welcome back. DJs Against Hunger is holding their 5th annual event to help the homeless in our community, and they need your help to make it happen. Founder Jamar Anthony is here with the details. Jamar, pleasure to sit down with you.
Thank you for sitting with me today.
Nice to see you. So what made you start DJs Against Hunger, and what is it, first of all?
Honestly, it was a joke what made me really start it. You know, a lot of times me and my friends get together and we were talking. I was like, I see all these rappers and these DJs saying that Tucson is their city.
Yeah.
But I'm like, they never do nothing for Tucson. I'm like, they always want people to come out to support them, but
Yeah.
I don't feel they really give back.
Right.
So I was like, I made a joke. I was like, I'm gonna start my own charity. And it was December 1st. So 19 days later, we did our first DJs Against Hunger concert in Armory Park. 350 homeless people came out. We fed, we clothed, we entertained them, and it was just like, it became a regular thing. I was like, you know, we're gonna keep going with this.
It's funny how something can start as a joke, but then turn into something that really affects and helps so many people.
Definitely.
First of all, how long have you been DJing yourself?
I've been DJing for 17 years.
My gosh, so you're a real expert by this point. And of course, you had to have had challenges with this event at some different junctures.
Bro.
What challenges have you faced?
Honestly, the hardest challenge we faced that we're not a 501c3.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of the times, a lot of businesses, when you approach them for help,
Yeah.
they don't want to help unless they're getting a tax write-off or there's something in it for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the challenge that I'm faced with is that if an event costs me, say, $1,500 to do the event for the year,
Right.
if it costs $1,500 to do a 501c3, it's like, do I do the event to help people or do I go for the 501c3?
Mm-hmm.
And I've just decided, like, you know what, I'm just going to keep going and just helping people.
Wow. But you still have sponsors, of course.
Yeah,
Talk about those sponsors.
We have a lot of community sponsors that have really like gotten behind my cause and they believe in it. The University of Arizona Africana Studies Department is one of them.
That's huge.
TNE Roofing is one of them. Nick's Menswear this year, they've come out and they've helped us. The Rolling Knights Motorcycle Club has come out and helped us. 12 Tribes Sound has come out and helped us. Bell's Bakery has come out and helped us. We've got a lot of people. Brooklyn Pizza,
Wow.
Revolve Store, SD Visions, Tucson Thrift Store, that's another great location. They've come out and helped us. There's a lot of people in the community that they want to do things, but they don't have the time to do it. But they're like, you know what, Jamar, we believe in what you're doing. It's an awesome thing. They've really come out and helped us, and it's just like, thank you.
It's huge what you're doing, and no doubt it's very important for all of us to give what we can and give back in terms of time, monetary, etc. Why did you decide specifically to help the homeless?
Honestly, I feel like it's my responsibility. Like, I believe in community responsibility. I don't believe in like just sitting there blaming the government like, oh, well, they're not helping people, they're not doing this. Then I believe, like, you know, it takes a village. I'm like, I feel like we as individuals of the community should step up and help our own people because this is our community.
That's a great way to put it. And we're watching a video actually of last year's event, I think it was, and you see a familiar face on there, Mayor Jonathan Rothschild. And that sort of speaks to how the city of Tucson has responded to your efforts, right? Talk about how they've really pitched in.
I've got a lot of love from them, especially Mayor Rothschild. Shout out to Mayor Jonathan Rothschild.
Yeah.
They've supported me from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, he's come out to the event. He's written letters before saying that this is a real event, and it helps, especially when I go to look for sponsors, because now you have the mayor, which is huge, saying this is a legit thing.
Right.
And for the homeless, it really meant a lot to them last year when he came out, because they were like, a lot of them have the idea that the city doesn't care about them, and then when they see a top city official like that out here, he's shaking hands with them, he's letting them know, like, you know what, keep your head up. It really helped them in the heart, like, yo, thank you.
Having that stamp of approval really makes a difference, doesn't it? And so it's this Friday, it's coming up. How can people help and come out and really make a difference for you?
I'm encouraging everybody, bring out your old clothes that you have in your closet, because what's old to you is new to somebody else. The event's going to be from 1 to 5 at Armory Park. Come out there, you know, bring out clothes. If you want to make a dish, bring a dish out. Like I said, it's all community-based.
Yeah.
It's all community-oriented. It's the community helping the community.
Right. You're going to have food. You're going to have those clothes. You're going to have music out there.
We're going to have DJs out there. We're going to have some poets out there. It's going to be a great thing. It's just to raise the holiday spirits and let everybody know that we're all together in this community.
And how have you seen the event change over the last 5 years?
People-wise, like, at first, you know, at 350 people. Last year, we fed 800 people. And it's just that I think what a lot of people don't understand is that homelessness, it's not just for older people. I've had kids that have come out there, and when you see like the little kids, like 2, 3 years old, and they're living on the streets, it's like, sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Right.
So it kind of just pushes me to go harder and to keep it going.
What a big heart you have, man. I wish more people were like you. I mean, people watching, this is one way to get involved, but they can, of course, start their own different movements. I would call this a movement in a big way.
Definitely,
you're encouraging other musicians and other
definitely it's
DJs.
not me trying to like show off on anybody or feel like I'm better than anybody.
Yeah.
It's me kind of encouraging my community that, you know what, if Jamar can do it, I can do it. And it doesn't. A lot of times people think it takes $1 million, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, you know what? You can go to the store and just get water.
Right.
And give out water in the summertime, and that's helping somebody. That
What
could
a
be saving
difference.
somebody's life.
Right. I mean, it gets, of course, so hot during the summer. They don't have access to, a nice cold bottle of water. I mean, it's really incredible what you're doing. It's only going to continue to grow.
Exactly.
In 20 seconds, where do you see it going in 10 years?
In 10 years, I want to take it to Phoenix. I want to take it national. I want to be able to help people in every state.
Wow. Well, Jamar, you're going to do it, especially with the help of the community. I know Tucson always comes out in force, and it's going to just continue growing and growing. Pleasure to sit down with you.
Thank you again, sir. I appreciate you.
Nice to share this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The 5th annual DJs Against Hunger is taking place this Friday from 1 to 5 in the afternoon at Armory Park. Get all the details by logging on to facebook.com/DJs Against Hunger.